friends. Welcome back to Play Along Practice with Amanda Shepherd Yoga. About to get started on the last practice of this year because it's the 31st, so Happy New Year. Hope you've enjoyed your holiday season. It's been lovely at Shea Shepherd, and you should be aware that practices tend to be about a level 2-3, so you want to make sure that you're physically able to do a fairly strong flow, have any doctor's approvals, etc. Props, you might like a blanket, 2 blocks and a strap nearby, and we're going to get started. We're going to start doing some twists this morning, or this afternoon actually. But first we're going to settle into the breath. So laying down on your mat, you can take Shavasana, Ardha Shavasana with this here, with your feet on the floor, constructed rest, which is knees together, Supta Baddha Konasana, which is soles of the feet and knees out to the side, reclined. And just let yourself tap into your breath. And allow your spine to decompress here. So really let the space between the vertebrae get a little bit longer, a little more spacious. Nice deep inhale in, exhale, let it go through the mouth. And as you start to consciously draw yourself into your breath, allow yourself to feel each element. So the inhale, that pause at the top, the exhale and that pause at the bottom. Letting yourself smooth out your breathing. So you're breathing to the same capacity, taking in as much air as you let go. Maybe the length between the inhale and exhale starts to even out. Do you place more emphasis on the pause at the top or the pause at the bottom? Allow that to become even. And those small kind of adjustments, or just that when you start to pay attention, you can start to feel the breath elongate, giving you a little more time to get more intimate with your more subtle energies. If you have any risks or injuries, pay attention to what they are, allow yourself to self-adjust. And notice your habits. Most of us feel the breath pretty easily in the front of the torso. Can you bring as much awareness to the back and the sides? So as much as you feel the belly rise, can you feel your low back move into the earth? Can you feel the ribs expand in all directions? The chest expanding down into the earth as much as to the sky, out to the sides. There are spaces you can soften. And just allow yourself to become a little more easeful in your judgment of yourself by becoming a little more self-aware. Couple more breaths here. With your next exhale, let's take a Nanda Balasana, happy baby pose. Keep the spine long on the floor, so you want to feel your sacrum. Right, collarbones nice and wide. Back of the ribs are on the earth. Couple breaths here. Right heel comes in, reach that left heel away. Don't worry if the leg goes straight, doesn't matter. Doing that to both sides. Sometimes I get a little pop. Like that. That's a good pop, feels amazing. Exhale, knee into the chest. Let's make a number 4, right ankle over that left knee, drawing that left knee in. Using my right elbow to reach the knee away, or using my right hand. If you can't reach the shin, you can have your hand behind the hamstring, so you don't need the hands at all. Let the outer hip is your target. Take a nice inhale here, reach my arms overhead. I really want to try and create a sense of compression towards the ribs as I reach those arms. The more I reach the inner knee away, the more I feel the hip. This feels pretty good. And then as I exhale, I'm going to round the shoulders, wrap my toes around that left arm, and get that right shin in my armpit. Now I'm going to imagine I have a beach ball here, and as I exhale, I'm going to roll the beach ball towards me and spread the collarbones. Exhale, push it away. Inhale, roll it in towards me. Exhale, push it away. Sucking the belly button to the spine. One more time. Arms overhead again. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale here, and then as I exhale, I'm going to reach that left leg away. I want to try and keep the right knee where it is. Bring that knee back in. One more time, reach it away, and this time I'm going to bring the knee across. Extend the leg, bring the knee in, and then reach it across. Good, breathing here. I'm going to come up one more time, wrap my arms around that shin and reach that left leg nice and long. Trying to keep the right side waist as long as the left. Some people like to forklift underneath the leg. Now I'm going to push this right foot towards the left to get a little more stretch on that right hip. Shin is becoming more parallel. Good, finding yogi toe lock. Now I'm actually going to use the whole hand today, so I'm slicing, taking my pinky finger, slicing between the toe and holding onto it. Extending that leg out to Supta Padangusthasana B. And then letting that left leg come up. And again, instead of a regular toe lock, I'm going to do a slice. Exhale, toes overhead. Inhale, I'm going to try and reach that chest to the sky. And that hand variation makes a difference. It's a little more accessible with toe lock. Plug the leg bones into the socket, extend the spine. One more time. Breathing here. I'm going to bend the knees, bring my hands underneath. Just tap my hands to the floor, and then come on back down, Supta Baddha Konasana. Couple breaths, reconnect to the breath if you lost it, and then Ananda Balasana one more time. Happy baby. Left heel comes in, right foot extends. Taking it to the other side. You can rock side to side if you like to do that. I'm going to find that number 4, left ankle over the right knee, reaching that inner left knee away from the body. And again, this is the target area right here. So you want to keep that leg reaching away from you, knee towards the chest, all 4 sides of the waist long. Breath nice and easy. Maybe reach those arms overhead if you like. Wrapping the triceps towards the sky. Collarbones wide. As I exhale, I'm going to reach those arms up around the shoulders and wrap those toes around, left toes around the right arm. Imagine I have a giant beach ball here, rolling it towards the shoulders, spreading the collarbone. Exhale, pushing away. 2, 3. Did I do 5 on the first time? Let's say we did. Reach those arms back. Breathing here. I want to try and keep this left knee in towards the chest, creating a sense of compression. It might move a little bit as I extend that right leg and bring it in. And then twist underneath. I think we did one more. Coming on back in, and then I'm going to grab that leg, extend that right leg, keep the left side waist nice and long. It definitely wants to crunch out to the side. Don't let it. Pushing that left foot towards the right to get a little bit more stretch here. It feels amazing. Shins getting more parallel to the top of the mat as I'm doing this. And then I'm going to take my pinky finger and karate chop it between my big toe and second toe and hold the toe. Reach that leg out to the side. Supta Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana B. Let that right leg come up. Same thing. That karate chop. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale, toes overhead. Inhale, lift the chest. Right? Try to get a sense of compression, plugging leg bones into socket. Exhale back. Inhale, lift the chest. Good. This time I'm going to exhale back. Ananda Balasana one more time. And then I'm going to bring the knees together. Firming those outer hips, rolling those inner thighs towards the top of the mat. I want to keep that belly button into the spine. Nice deep inhale here. Hugging knees together. Knees go off to the right. Keep the left shoulder blade down. Inhale to center. Exhale to left. Try to keep the knees even. They might want to get a little bit less. This is 3. And it might feel like you're sort of inching down your mat. You might be a little bit. And it should be 5. It might be 6. That's okay to do an extra. Reach those legs to sky and do a couple ankle circles. And then go the other way. The ankles are always crunchy. I'm going to turn my toes to the right. I'm going to keep the belly button into the spine and like a Nike swish. Toes go towards the fingertips, left shoulder blade stays down. Inhale back to center, turn the toes to the left, little swish. Right shoulder blade stays on the floor. Inhale to center. Knees may bend slightly. If your shoulder blade's coming off the floor, you don't want to go that far. And if this is too much, then stick with the first variation with the legs at right angles. Good. You feel that left shoulder blade coming up? So to alleviate that, you want to push your arms into the floor. Coming up through center. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, reach those hands forward. Let's inhale up to Navasana boat pose. Drawing your low back in and up. And then as I exhale, I'm just going to rock and roll once to all fours. One of my knees gets a little bit tight, so I like to take it easy with that. Setting myself up for tabletop for cat-cows, Bitlasana. Wrists under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhaling into your cow, keep the belly button to spine. Exhale, push the floor away. Micro adjustments. You can look between your legs if you see your feet. You want to adjust them. All right. And then if you need to, find your QL, sit bones towards the heels, let your head go the opposite way. And taking that to the other side. Coming back to center, I'm going to reach that left arm out to the left. As I exhale, thread the needle. Right arm reaches overhead. Tuck those right toes. Lift the leg. If it's interesting, backstroke your right hand, bend the knee, and see if you find the foot or the ankle. Kicking the foot into the hand. Check out your toes. And let's let that foot come behind us. Bring both feet to the floor as you bring your shoulders down. Breathing here. Setu Bandha Sharvangasana, lifting the chin. As you push your feet into the floor, you can feel your shins draw back. See if you can gently pull your heels towards your shoulder blades and you'll feel your hamstrings light up. Chin stays lifted. All right, let's take that back around. Extend that left arm out to the side. Bring your knees back to the floor. Left arm extends, belly button to spine. Forehead and nose to the earth, suck the belly in. Chest and chin comes down. Forearms to the earth, tuck the toes, forearm plank. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, right knee to right shoulder. Extend, twist underneath. 2, 3. Thighs come down. Pubic bone stays on the earth. Belly button to spine. Tailbone nice and long. You need more for the low back. Straighten the arms, pull the hands towards you, and relax your glutes. Lengthen down, right arm out to the right between 11 and 3. Between 1 and 3. Left foot behind you, maybe both. Back through center. Left arm between 11 and 9. Back through center. Breathing here, let's tuck the toes. Make sure the pinky toe is tucked. Reach your tailbone long. Forearm plank, shins down, back to your all fours. Finding a cat-cow. Maybe sits bones towards your heels the other way. And side two. Right arm out to the right, thread the needle, walk that left hand forward, wrap that tricep towards your eyelashes, little butterfly kiss. Leaning back the left shoulder blade as you tuck the left toes. Maybe lift that leg, turn the toes out, and backstroke that left arm. If it's interesting, bend the knee. Finding the ankle or the top of the foot, kick the foot into the hand. Check out your tootsies. Breathing here. Straighten the fingers to release and bring that left foot behind you. I'm going to push into that right arm. Both shoulder blades come down. Satya Bandha Chaturanga. Chin is lifted. Pull the heels towards your shoulder blades. Strengthening those hamstrings. Let them light up. And push the feet into the floor. All right, we're going to take it back around. So I'm going to reach that right arm out to the side. Swing it around to the shins. Come on back, finding your puppy pose. And from here, bend that left hand, drag the elbow towards the knee isometrically, and pat yourself in the back to stretch the tricep. Side two. Right hand, pat yourself on the back. Forearms to the earth. Forearm plank. Breathing here, tailbone nice and long. I'm gonna lift left leg. Knee to tricep, twist underneath. This is round 2, 3. Tuck the toes, thighs come down, pubic bones on the earth. Find your Sphinx pose. Maybe lift it up a little bit. Keep that left hand on the earth as you bring that right hand next to your head. Roll those inner thighs to sky. Reach back with that right arm and bend the right knee. Oh. Sorry, my hamstring did something weird there. Any hand grip to stretch the quads. Ardha Bakasana. Gently release. Forearm plank. Reach through the heels. Exhale, bring the thighs down one more time. Sphinx pose. Keep those glutes nice and relaxed as you come up. Breathing here. Left hand next to your hip, roll that inner thigh to sky. Reach back with that arm as you bend the left knee. Ardha Bakasana, half frog. Bring the heel towards the outer hip, feeling the quads on the left side. Exhale, release. Hands next to your low ribs, tops of the feet on the floor. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Step that left foot in, reach that right leg to sky. And just see if you can find your pickup to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana, exhale Uttanasana. Arms out to the side with circles, coming all the way up. Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, Samastihi. Breathing here. Reach those arms up, drop the arm bones into the socket, allow yourself to invite a little back bend. Maybe even Anuvattasana, opening the arms. Exhale, dive it in, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the palms, hover the heels. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Taking your time in down dog. Finding your micro movements for a couple breaths and then letting yourself settle into the pose. Stepping that right foot in, reaching that left leg to sky. Making your way to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana, exhale Uttanasana. Wrist circles the weird way, coming up. Urdhva Stasana, exhale, Samastihi. Breathing here, taking a moment. Reach those arms. Invite that little back bend behind the shoulder blades, not in the low back. Keep it out of your low back. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, maybe where you can see the hands, hover the heels, fitting the knees into the armpits, crane or crow pose. Reach the sternum forward. As you kick your butt, try to straighten the arms. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Make your way to the top of the mat, however you like to do it. Ardha Uttanasana, exhale Uttanasana. Wrist circles, Urdhva Stasana, exhale. Samastihi. Extend the arms, Urdhva Stasana, exhale. Invite that opening. Let the spine extend, front of the body extend. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, Ardha. Bring your hands somewhere right under the shoulders where you can see them. Lifting the heels, crane or crow pose. Your variation, knees to armpits, inner knees to outer arms, kneecaps to upper elbow. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. right foot in, reach that left leg. Making your way to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana, exhale Uttanasana, forward fold. Wrist circles the odd way. Urdhva exhale, Samasthihi. And take a moment to breathe at the top of the mat. With your next inhale, sink those hips as you bend the knees, Utkatasana. Root into the left foot. You're gonna reach that right leg to sky. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, extend. One more time. And one more time. Reaching up, cross that leg over. Garudasana, right arm underneath the left. Exhale, elbows over the knee. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, and then twist right. Elbows outside the knee. 2, 3, lift, twist left. Elbows inside the knee. 3, 2, 1. As you exhale back through center, you're going to twist to the right. Dancing Shiva. Nice deep inhale here. Ardha Chandrasana, standing on that left leg. Take a look at your right thumb. And then as you exhale, swim that right hand down. And you're just going to step it back to Virabhadrasana 1. So left foot's in front. Reach those arms out to the side, root to rise, coming on up. Can you pull the belly back as you reach the right arm forward and just see if you can square your hips and chest. Step the right foot out if you need to. Reach the arms to sky, drop the arm bones into the socket and check out your thumbs. As you exhale, right elbow outside that left knee, stack the hands, lean back. If you need to pivot the back heel, go ahead and do so. And then as you exhale, unwind. And let's turn those left toes out, bring that right knee down into Uttana Kristasana, lizard pose. If you're working on strength today, tuck the toes and reach the hands forward. If you're working on stretch, keep the knee down, let your chest melt towards the heel. Right hand or right elbow comes underneath the right shoulder. You're gonna backstroke that left arm. Lean back, reaching back with the hand. Bend the right knee and see if you make contact. Heel towards the outer hip. So open the quads, grab the ankle. Extend the spine, really reach. Bring the sternum away from the pubic bone. Make sure there's no wrinkles on your left inner ankle. Check out your toes. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, unwind. Plant the palms. I'm gonna step that left foot back. Keep it floating. Float the right arm forward. Look down for balance. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward Facing Dog. Left foot steps in, right leg to sky. Make your way to the top of the mat. Keep your tailbone towards your heels. Inhale, or Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Sink those hips as you bend the knees. Utkatasana. Energy to the heels, energy to the ball of the foot. Lift the heels, come all the way up. Urdhva. Exhale. Namaste. Breathing here. Sink those hips as you bend the knees. Utkatasana. Root into that right foot. You're going to lift the left knee. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. One more time. Cross that left knee over nice and high. Garudasana. Standing on the right leg. Exhale. Get those elbows beyond the knee if you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Belly button to spine. That's 3. We're going to twist left. Elbows outside. 3, 2, 1. Twist right. Elbows inside. 3, 2, 1. Lifting up. Dancing Shiva. Breathing here. Maybe look back at your thumb. Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand under the shoulder. Check out your thumb. That light's super bright, so it threw me off. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Swim that arm forward and step that left foot back. Set up your legs. Set the feet into the floor, ground them down. Hip and chest are square to the earth as you root to rise into your Virabhadrasana 1. Left arm forward, find your alignment. As you exhale, left elbow outside that right knee. Stack the hands and lean back. Keep the pinky edge of that left foot on the earth if you can. If not, pivot the heel. As you exhale, unwind. Going to plant your palms and come into Utthana Kristasana, lizard pose. I think that's right. Whatever variation you did on side 1, do the same on side 2, right? Come through center, plant your palms. I'm going to top those left toes. Reach that right leg back, levitt hover, looking straight down. Float that left arm, breathing here. Exhale through your vinyasa. Step that right foot in, left leg to sky. Bring your feet to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana, exhale Uttanasana, forward fold. Sink those hips as you bend the knees. Utkatasana. Energy to the ball of the foot. Prapada, coming on up. Urdhva. Exhale. Namaste. Taking a moment. Allow yourself to breathe for a minute. Couple breaths. All right. Utkatasana. Sink those hips as you bend the knees. Exhale, twist. Left elbow outside that right knee. Stack the hands. Let the heart be higher than the booty. Maybe fly the arms. As you exhale, look down for balance. You're gonna lift that right leg, grab it with your left hand. Hold on to that leg. Dancing Shiva, drop the right hip. Look back at your fingertips. Try to keep your gaze towards your right thumb as you bring the leg into Gardasana. Then right arm underneath the left, breathing here. Holding. As you exhale, let those elbows come beyond the knee, and then we're going to unwind, find a number 4, sink it down, funky Utkatasana. Reach those arms forward. Exhale, plant your palms. Wrap those toes, right toes around that left arm. Extend the sternum. Bring that left heel in, extend the leg. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend, exhale, twist. Inhale, extend, exhale, tap. Inhale, extend, exhale, twist. Inhale, extend. Bring that foot down, step that right foot up. Virabhadrasana 1. All the same movements, right? Breathing here. Left elbow outside that right knee. Stack your hands, lean back. And then nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, unwind. We're just going to walk it around to the left side of the mat. Set your feet up in the same line for Prasarita Padottanasana. Hip points draw into the belly, tailbone lengthens. Reach those arms forward. Nice little strength here. Root to rise, coming all the way up. Interlace the hands behind you. Tailbone long, shoulder blades lifting the heart. Uttana Prasasana, wide angle forward fold C. Coming on down. Shake your head, yes and no. Let the top of the head come to the floor, shoulder blades away from the ears, pinkies overhead. As you exhale, let the hands come apart. I'm going to reach that left hand straight out from the shoulder, right hand's out to the side, shoulder blades to sky. Lifting the heels, coming on up. Niralamba variation. Then as I exhale, I'm going to take it to tripod arms, so Mukta Asta Shirshasana. One hand at a time or both together. I'm going to bring the heels towards the sits bones. Try to find some compression between my thighs and my rib cage as I turn to the right. Knees outside the elbow. Parsvabhakasana, make sure you're not pulling your hair. Exhale, bring it back down. And come on back up. Mukta Shirshasana, wide angle. Bringing it back down to the earth. Let's take a little twist. Left hand outside that right knee. Right arm reaches forward. Switch it up. Come on back up. Virabhadrasana 2, right heel in. Reaching out with those arms. Drop the left arm, reverse warrior. Uttita Trikonasana. Left arm up and over. Exhale, plant your hands. Dhruva Vinyasa. Left foot steps in, right leg to sky. Bring it to the top of the mat. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Wrist circles the weird way, coming all the way up. Urdhva-stasana. Exhale, Namaste. All right, take a moment, reconnect to your breath. Sink those hips as you bend the knees. Right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Getting in nice and tight. Booty goes low. Fly the arms. Look down for balance. I'm going to lift that left heel as I grab it with the right hand. Come all the way up to stand. Dancing Shiva. Try and look back at the left thumb. Then as I exhale, I'm going to rebend the knee. Bring that foot into Garudasana. Left arm underneath the right. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. Elbows go all the way over. And then I'm going to make a number 4. Funky Utkatasana, reach the arms. See if I plant my hands. I'm going to jump back so I don't hit my head on my couch. But if you have room, you don't need to jump back. Keep your foundation grounded. Wrap those left toes around the right arm. Bring the knee into your left armpit. Ekapada Galavasana. Extending that right leg. Bring the knee in. Extend. Twist. Extend. Knee in. Extend. Twist. Extend. Knee in. Extend. Twist. Extend. And step that left foot up. My toes are slipping into Virabhadrasana 1. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, and get that elbow outside that right knee, leaning back with the chest. I feel like this is different. And then as I exhale, I'm going to unwind and just walking around for Prasarita Padottanasana. Reach those arms forward. Root to rise, coming on up. Interlace the hands behind you with the other index finger on top. Setting up for Prasarita Padottanasana C. Exhale, dive in. Shoulder blades lift away from the ears. Pinkies overhead. Then I'm going to unwind the hands. Right hand's going to come straight right out of the shoulder. Left hand reaches out to the side. Shoulder blades to sky, so your neck is nice and comfortable. Coming all the way up, near lumbar variation. I'm going to take it to Mukta Asta Shirshasana, tripod. Make sure my hair's not in the way because I was pulling it on side 1. All right, kick your butt. Bring the knees into the chest and twist left. As I exhale, I'm going to suck that belly button to the spine. Bring the knees outside the elbow. Push straight down to lift up. Bring it back down. For a tripod, find my straddle. Exhale. I'm going to twist right hand outside that left knee, left ankle, and then take that to the other side. Coming on back back, left heel comes in, Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing here. Notice that right hip, if it's reaching towards the back wall, draw it in. Right, so the torso's nice and even. Reverse warrior, Utthita Trikonasana. Right arm up and around, exhale. Through vinyasa. Maybe you're starting to generate a little bit of heat, that's a good thing. Step the left foot in, reach that right leg up. Take it to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana, exhale Uttanasana, forward fold. Sink those hips as you bend the knees, Utkatasana. Lifting the heels, finding Releve or Prapada, coming on up, Urdhva-stasana. Exhale, Samastihi. Take a moment. Just gonna take the time, 50 minutes. Okay. Let your hands relax, shoulders relax. Reach those arms up, Urdhva-stasana. Open the arms like a cactus, tailbone long. Breathe into the low back. Make space between your low ribs and the top of the pubic bone. Anavutasana, shoulder blades lift the heart. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Right hand comes behind you, palm facing out. Left hand reaches around, Gomukhasana arms. Breathing here. Exhale, come on up. You're gonna lift that right knee and unwind towards the right into dancing Shiva. Gaze towards your right thumb. Keep the gaze there as you exhale. Find your Garudasana legs. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Bring those elbows forward. Unwind the leg into funky Utkatasana. Extend the arms and then plant your hands to the earth. Setting up for Ekapanagalavasana, flying pigeon. Sternum leads forward. Imagine your hands are pulling towards the back of the mat. Extend the left leg, bring it in. Extend the left leg, twist. Extend the left leg, bring it in. Extend the left leg, twist. Extend the left leg and step it into, plant your right foot, step it into Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, twist. Left elbow outside that knee. Lean back the right shoulder blade. Exhale, unwind into Prasarita Padottanasana. And this time let's walk it out into like a giant puppy pose. Keep the heels on the earth. You can let your hands come wide as you drop the chest. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Lift the heels, bring the inner knees to the earth. If you're on a wood floor where it's easy to be a little slippy, it makes this a little easier. Let your toes do what they like. I like to turn mine out. Suck the belly in and reach your sits bones towards the back wall just to feel your inner thighs. Breathing here. As you exhale, big toes to touch. You're gonna walk your hands in. Just jump it to Prasarita Tonasana. Then from here, you can reach both hands back. You can do the one hand variation if you prefer. Coming on up to your Niralamba variation. Exhale, Muktasana Shirshasana. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, twist towards the right. Bend the knees. Parsvabhakasana. Bring it back down and come on out. Mukta Astashirsasana. Straddle back to Prasarita Tonasana. And come on up. It's about practice, not perfection. Virabhadrasana 2. Again, if that hip's reaching out to the side, draw it in. Sometimes this hip goes forward. Bring it back. The part of Virabhadrasana, reverse warrior. Utthita Trikonasana. Left arm up and over. Exhale. Plant the palms. Reach the right leg. Come onto your left fingertips. Float that left arm. Maybe reach back with your left hand. And see if you can find the ankle. Exhale. The Vinyasa. Good. Stepping left foot in, reaching right leg to sky. Feet to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana, exhale Uttanasana. Utkatasana. Prapada Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Breathing here. Long. Urdhva Hastasana, open the arms like a cactus. If you prefer to keep your arms long, you're welcome to do that. I like cactus arms because generally I tend to be more external with all my limbs. Anavattasana, exhale, Uttanasana. That's not what I did. Let's come on back up. Sorry about that. A little snafu there. Okay, I got it now. Reach those arms. Not the first time, it won't be the last that I forget side 2. Anavattasana. Reach that left hand behind you, palm facing out. Right hand reaches up and over. Go Mukhasana arms. Breathing here. As you exhale, come on up through center. I'm going to twist to the left as I lift that left leg. Dancing Shiva. Bend the knee. Cross that leg over for Garudasana. Left arm underneath the right. Breathing here as I exhale. Elbow comes over. I'm going to unwind. Funky Utkatasana. Reach the arms forward and then plant those hands. If you have enough room, keep that right foot grounded. Ekapada Galavasana. reaching that right leg back. Knee comes in, extend, twist, extend, knee comes in, extend, twist, extend, and then step that left foot up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, fold it in, Prasarita Padottanasana. Breathing here. And then this time I'm going to come on up. We already did the stretch the inner thighs, don't need to do that again. So I'm going to come on up, take my hands to my hips, and as I exhale, I'm going to fold in and find my yogi toe lock. And if you like to do the full hand variation with the karate chop pinky, you can do that. Shoulder blades to sky. Breathing here. Push the ball of the foot down as you, and you can push the toe into your fingers as you move the shoulder blades away from your ears. Breathing here. Reach that right arm away, left arm out to the side. Nirlamba variation if you want it. Coming on up. Transfer or move to Muktasana Shirshasana tripod. I'm going to turn the toes to the left. As you exhale, bend the knees. Belly button comes in. Parsvabhakasana. Bring the head back down. Oh, I gotta use my foot. Coming on up. Find your straddle. And come on back down. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, coming all the way up to stand. Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse warrior. Utthita Trikonasana. Right arm up and over. Exhale, frame that front foot. You're going to float that left leg. Come onto your right fingertips. Reach the right arm forward. If it's interesting, bend the back leg. Kick the foot into the hand. And then gently release through your vinyasa. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Shins down. Let's take Balasana, Child's Pose. Maybe reach the hands back. As you exhale, shoulder blades move away from the ears. Bring the very top of the head to the floor. Grab your heels. Belly button to spine. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Lengthen the front of the body, extend the spine. Let your hands come pinkies to the outside of the foot, so like kind of pinkies to pinkies. And then allow yourself to lift the hips, finding Utkatasana. Come on up, breathing here. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Walk it forward. Walk your hands forward. Keep the belly button, spine, hips over the knees. Chest and chin come down. Puppy. Maybe extend the left leg, then the right. Then as you exhale through to forearm plank, gonna bring the thighs down, roll those inner thighs to sky, breathing here. For Sphinx, let's reach the hands back. Tailbone nice and long. Maybe float the feet. Maybe bend the knees for Dhanurasana. Kicking the feet into the hands. Bring the pinkies towards the sky, pinky of your fingers. Exhale, come on out. Forearms to the earth. Elbows underneath the shoulders, roll your inner wrist down. Tuck the toes, dolphin pose, chest towards the thighs. You can stay here. Maybe step the left foot in, reach the right leg to sky. Pinch in Mayurasana. Push down with your forearms, drop the head. Reach the toes overhead. And let your chest move towards the fingers and the toes. Vrachikasana. Shins come down, come on up. Breathing here. Let's keep those hips forward. Make space between the top of the hip and the low rib. Ustrasana. Root to rise. Bring it forward. Belly button to spine. Chest and chin to the earth. You're going to tuck the right toes and the left. Exhale through to Sphinx. Thighs come down, rolling inner thighs to sky. Lengthen the front of the body as you reach your hands back and float the feet. Shalabhasana or Dhanurasana. Either one. If you want to stretch the thighs again, you can do Bekasana. It's a hard pose for me, so it never looks that great. And then coming on up, we'll take Vrachikasana, forearms on side two. Reaching that left leg to sky. Rooting forearms down. Finding your scorpion. Don't let it sting your low back. You want to keep it nice and gentle. Exhale. Coming on out, Balasana, Child's Pose one more time. Reach the hands back, knees a little closer to let your low back relax. All right, root your eyes. Take my hair, I'm going to tuck it in to my strap. All right. Come to salutations, so top of the head to the floor. Reach the shoulders away from the ears. Reach in up. I'm going to push down through my forearms and lift the head off the floor and bring it back down. 3, 2, 1. Reaching the legs overhead, finding a back bend. Belly button to spine. And I'm going to root into my forearms, lift the head. And keep reaching, maybe look towards my feet. Oh, and I'm not going to go over because my hands are lifting up, but if you want to, you can take that to Viparita Dandasana. Might try it one more time. I'm a little nervous about my knee. Shodhana. Reaching the toes overhead. Lifting the head, look towards the toes. Eventually you have to trust. Didn't quite work, but found bridge pose. That's okay, I'm gonna take it. Bring it back down. Didn't hurt my knee though, so that's good. Didn't have enough kind of opening through the chest. Take a moment to recover. I'm gonna dry my hands off a little bit. Setting up for Order Dhanurasana. Tailbone towards the back of the knees. Coming onto the top of the head, I like to lift my heels. I want to keep my elbows in, try to bring them like they want to kiss. And then straighten arms and legs together. Exhale, come on out. Order Dhanurasana round 2. And that felt pretty good, but I could start to hear a little rumbling. So that's going to be my last one. If you want another one, go ahead and take it. And we drop the knees off to the right, keeping that left shoulder blade on the earth, just decompressing the spine, letting it neutralize. And you can reach for that right foot and extend the left. Maybe number 4, left ankle over right knee, bringing that right knee in. And then bring the knees to the left shoulder, squaring your chest to the sky, letting the spine neutralize. Maybe grabbing that left leg, extending the right. Back through center. Bring that left knee in. And we'll take a Supta Uttanasana. So you want to keep your spine on the earth so it might not be as tight. Reach the hands forward for Navasana. Coming on up. And as I exhale, I'm going to find that blanket. And set up for Nadi Shodhana. So sits bones grounded, crown of head to sky. Nice long spine. Place something a little warm on because it gets chilly, right? So alternate nostril breathing. We'll do a couple variations. We'll do in and out of the right side 3 times, then the left side 3 times, and then we'll do kind of like a round robin, both sides. So dominant hand, thumb and ring finger, go right above, not here, but right above, so you can close off the airway. Index and middle finger at your third eye, softly, you know, stabbing yourself, right? Couple easy ujjayi breaths. Establishing a sense of ease. I'm going to close left, inhale and exhale right 3 times. Open both, inhale and exhale. Setting up for side 2. Close the right nostril, inhale and exhale left. Open both. Inhale and exhale to release. Inhale and exhale to recover. And inhale and exhale to prepare. Next inhale, close left. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Closing left, inhale right. Closing right, exhale left. Closing left, inhale right. Closing right, exhale left. Gently release, opening both. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to close right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Close right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Close right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Gently release, inhale and exhale both. Again. And take the hands away. Nice, easy inhale and exhale. Allow yourself to maintain a nice long spine. Keeping the breath easy. The limbs, digits, joints relaxed. Allowing yourself to stay focused on the breath. Acknowledging anything pulling you away with nurturing kindness and care. And hopefully being able to let that release. If you have time to stay in a longer meditation, I highly recommend you do so. If not, if you need to get on with the rest of your day, allow yourself to bring more attention to the breath. Nice deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. Start to move the fingers and toes. Gently open the eyes. Hands to heart center. Thumbs to third eye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, and perfect peace. Namaste, yogins. Thanks for playing with me and Happy New Year. Look forward to seeing you in 2026.